And then I had to go sit in the back of the room. I hate school. Oh yeah, school is just the worst. I sure do hate learning and making friends. I like school. As I'm writing this, I'm in my second semester as a senior in high school, which is kind of scary the more I think about it. It's like if fetuses could sense when they were going to be born, but for 8.5 months they were just like, oh, I have plenty of time left in here, it's not that soon. The weird part is that sometimes I lie about hating school for literally no reason. Like someone would say, oh, isn't school just the worst? And I say, haha, yeah, I can't wait to leave. And then I die on the inside. I don't know why I do this. It would be completely fine if I said, meh, I like school, and we just moved on. But no, I have to lie to my acquaintances because liking school is just such a sin, I guess. There was one teacher, though, that really made me hate school for all of sophomore year. I'm in this program at my school that puts you through a system of honors and AP classes that you take with basically the same people for 4 years. Well, let me paint you a picture. It's my first day of sophomore year, and I don't have many friends in the program. I walk into my AP World History class, and I see a friendly-looking man with a dad beard and a flannel shirt. He starts to speak, and I can immediately tell that this guy is the young, funny, hip, in-on-the-joke type teacher. And I am personally a fan of those teachers. But this guy was different. Let's call him Mr. M. For moron. This man bullied me all freaking year. When I walked down the hallway to his classroom, I legitimately felt like that thing in cartoons where the hallway stretches and you can never get to the end of it. Honestly, I probably would have rather walked down an actual endless hallway than go to his class. One time, I went into his class in about the second quarter, which was a bit after I decided, hey, this guy's a jerk, and I don't like him. Now, what I failed to mention earlier was that even though I like school, I'm not very good at school. Homework kills me, and with Mr. M, paying attention and taking diligent notes in his lectures wouldn't actually help you on anything. If you are only going to give homework tests and quizzes on what's in the book, why am I spending an hour a day, 5 days a week in your class? Anyway, that day I walked into class and I was ready for this quiz. I had studied all week and I was going to pass no matter what. So I took the quiz, confidently walked up and handed him my paper test, because for some reason he was the only teacher to tell us to take digital notes and then printed out the tests. After the quiz, we got into our groups to work on some project or something, and I was standing at the desk closest to his desk, but I was at the furthest possible location from him. In the middle of working, he looked up from his desk smiling and said, Jay, you did better on this one. And I was super excited, so I said, really? And then, loudly enough so that I, my group, and the rest of our class could hear, said, yeah, I mean, you still failed, but it was a high F. My soul was absolutely crushed. I took his notes, I read his book, I did everything I could do to pass that test, and I still failed. Even worse, the whole class knew that I regularly failed his quizzes with low Fs. And by the way, can we just talk about how tests and quizzes suck? Like, I never failed one of the speaking exams where he just called us up and asked us what we knew. I understood the material. He was just a moron. That was honestly just one of 3 times that really stuck out as him being the worst. It mostly just came in like little jabs and things that he thought were banter when I was really just trying to get out of talking to him. This video is getting pretty long though, so I think I'll just make a part 2. Catch you on the flip side.